Too many thoughts on my mind, I can't sleep at night, so I just keep writing. I don't need no help, I don't need opinions, so don't...
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 7 of the FIFA 19 My Player Career Mode. And as you can see here, we are in the Player of the Month shortlist there, which is all good and positive. We're on January the 1st, tempted to put in a transfer request, but we're not going to. We're going to play through a full season with Cardiff City because everything's going pretty well at the moment. And today we face Tottenham Hotspur. Let's have a little look at the fixtures. Since we last left, I believe we've only played one game. Yeah, it was the Palace game we finished at. And we just played Leicester and we beat them 2-0. Really good result. Really good performance. Jamie Vardy, top goal scorer in the Premier League, but we kept him very, very quiet. And yeah, excellent result. So now a completely different kettle of fish in Tottenham. They are top of the league, looking really, really good. And then we've got an FA Cup third round tie away at Bradford City. So let's get into this Tottenham game. And big performance needed from all the players, myself included, if we're going to get anything at all out of this game. Here we go on this snowy, cold day here. And it's Tottenham versus Cardiff City. And it's live from the Cardiff City Stadium. Here come the lineups, and it's Cardiff City, the home team first. It's Etheridge in goal. He's had a cracking season so far. St Just, Manga, Upamecano, and Cunningham across the back. Damora and Measures with Gunnarsson holding in the middle of the park. Lawrence and Hoylett out wide with Bobby Reid up top. And Tottenham line up here, it's Hugo Lloris in goal. Trippier, Tanganga, Alderweireld and Ogilvie at the back there. Eric Dyer, Wanayama, Holden, Lamela and Hazard out wide with Ericsson. And then I didn't even see the striker there, I believe Harry Kane, just a guess. Pumped straight back in for Tottenham. Luckily, Measures is there. Measures tries to poke that away, but can't. And now it's Eric Lamela. Lamela shoots. And a good save from the keeper. And Measures brings it away. Back inside. Tottenham pretty intent on playing through the middle. And not getting any joy at the moment. It's Harry Kane. What a turn. And a half decent shot there, but easy for the goalkeeper. And that is the half-time whistle there. It's been a pretty uneventful half, really. It's just been non-stop possession from Tottenham. No real chances for either side. Cardiff just trying to stay tight, knowing that a point here would be a very valuable point. And at half-time, it's Cardiff City 0, Tottenham 0. Now Kieran Trippier looking for options. I'm not following Harry Kane. That's not my job. But the ball gets flicked over the top to him. Heads it back to Trippier. Still Tottenham here. It's Christian Eriksen on the edge. Lamela. Lamela beats his man. Can they get a cross in? Can they create any kind of decent chance? Ball comes in. Hazard is there with the header. And that puts Tottenham one up. And this has to change Cardiff's game plan. I've been very defensively minded, just playing my position up until this point. Didn't want anyone to overload that midfield from Tottenham, really, and it's not backfired. It was kind of expected. It's a great header, poor defence really from the full-back, I believe that is. He should have at least had a challenge, St Just, but he really didn't. And the header finds the back of the net, and that makes the score Cardiff City 0, Tottenham 1. Measures finds Cunningham on the overlap. What's Cunningham going to do? Cunningham looks like he's going to try and work the cross, but Lamela finds him out a little bit easily. Sean dives into the tackle, doesn't get it, but luckily Cunningham does get the follow-up tackle. Now it's Damore. Damore finds the ball to Lawrence. Lawrence shoots, and that goes wide. I thought he was offside, to be completely honest. I don't know who was playing him on. But a substitution from Tottenham here. Wanayama is going to leave the pitch. Dembele comes on, and that will help them control the middle of the park a little bit more. Damore does well to win his header. That's Lawrence into Bobby Reid. Touch from Measures. Measures is going to hit one. Measures again is going to hit one. And that goes high, wide and handsome over the bar. And Cardiff still find themselves a goal behind. Just should have let that ball drop a little bit more before I hit it. It was a bit wild. St Just with a terrible ball again. Luckily, Manga clears that up. And now Cardiff maybe with a chance. We've got numbers forward. It's Bobby Reid playing 1-2s with Camarasa. Out wide to Lawrence. Camarasa has got the ball now. He's been good for us this season. Ball comes in. Bobby Reid with a header, and Lloris gathers that pretty comfortably. Trippier looks like he's going long to Harry Kane. Manga wins his header, and now Measures has got the ball. Surrounded by a sea of Tottenham players, and that was stupidity from Measures there. Ericsson now releases the ball down to Lamela. This will be all on shore Measures if this goes in. Son tries to get his shot away, takes a second touch. Upamecano gets the block. Terrible clearance. Now it's Son again. Son shoots and Son scores. And I've got to take that one on the chin. It was terrible. I don't know what I thought I was doing. Thought I could take on the whole team and just stream past them, but on legendary difficulty, it's very difficult, as you'd imagine. Terrible clearance there. I swear it all went wrong, really. And a great finish from Son. Just beat his man at the near post. Great finish. And that makes the score Cardiff City 0, Tottenham Hotspur 2. A poor game for Cardiff. Haven't performed very well at all. I felt a little bit strangled in the middle. There's nothing I could do. If I went missing and made a forward run, then Tottenham would fill them gaps and would just overrun the midfield. But it was a good effort from Cardiff, and we're not mega desperate for the points. Our point total target was only 40 points, and we're nearly there already. But at the end of that game, it's Cardiff City 0, Tottenham Hotspur 2. And after the game, we played a 6.7. Not the best match rating in the world, but on Legendary, it's much more difficult. And I much prefer it. I really do. So in terms of our game, we had 3 shots, 2 off target, 1 on target. 85% passing, which is about the minimum that I expect. Not a terrible game. We were passengers in that game, really. Tottenham were really good. Okay, so because we haven't got another Premier League game, we're going to have a look at the table now. And after that game, you can see we sit in 6th place on 36 points, all very top. Technically, a win could take us second. But we have got a little bit of a chase and pack behind us. Arsenal, Man City, Chelsea, I'm sure, going to be keeping on the pressure. And we could see ourselves drop down the table slightly due to putting this onto legendary difficulty, which I like. I like the idea. I don't mind if we're fighting for relegation with Cardiff, because we should be. And I find this legendary difficulty a lot more realistic anyway, and a lot more challenging and a lot more rewarding. But we've now got the FA Cup 3rd round away at Bradford City, and it's a big game for Cardiff. It's going to be the only cup competition we're left in, essentially, so we would like a nice FA Cup run. So let's get straight into that game and hope for a big win. Here we go. It's FA Cup 3rd round action, and it's live, and it's Bradford City against Cardiff City. And the lineups: Bradford City first, O'Donnell in goal, McGowan and Chickson fullbacks, Knight, Percival and O'Connor, Akpan, Reeves, Robertson and Scannell in the middle. Payne will be just in behind Doyle. And now the Cardiff City lineup, and it's much the same. Good to see the manager playing a full-strength side for this tournament. And it's Etheridge in goal, Zaldua, Bamba, Morrison and Cunningham, Gunnarsson, Measures and Damore in the middle, Mendes, Lang and Lawrence out wide, who'll support Bobby Reid. Bradford City certainly going to give us a game today. Ball into the channel for Payne. Measures following him. Going to have a little bit more freedom of movement, I believe, today. Measures come in big with a tackle there. Horribly timed. And it's Akpan on the edge of the box. Scannell. Payne, what a strike. And they've hit the bar really early and put us under a lot of pressure. And Measures had his chance to release that ball and didn't. And now it's Bradford again. But Etheridge with a save. We need to settle down. Scannell back to Akpan, into Payne. Good football from Bradford, proven difficult to play against so far. Now it's Chickson on this left-hand side, into Robinson. Robinson flicks one over the top for Payne. Can Payne find his cross? He finds Doyle, and that was my man. Should have been tighter on him. And Doyle has found the bottom corner. A really good strike there from Bradford. And home advantage has given Bradford all the confidence they needed to really come and attack Cardiff City. They wanted a big Premier League scalp, and it looks like they're going to get one at the moment. A great strike there through a crowd of players, finds the bottom corner, and that makes the score Bradford City 1, Cardiff City 0. Bobby Reid, good feet. Cunningham, done well. Cunningham puts the cross in, back post. That's a great ball, unlucky. And now it's Zaldua, great little chest. We're back post if anyone wants to find us. So's Mendes-Lang off the bar, and the goalkeeper will come and claim the rebound. Throw in to Cardiff. Lawrence to take. Damour. Lawrence. Back to Damour. Now Lawrence. Can Lawrence find the cross? He beats his man. He does find the cross. Mendes-Lang, far post. In off the bar. A cracking header. And what a cross that was. And Cardiff are back in this FA Cup tie. And I think it's a really nice touch how on their shirts they update the competition labels there. You can see the FA Cup label on our shirt there. And that's the goal line, goal decision system. It proves that that ball did go over the line, or is that's technically not over the line, surely. But either way, it was very tight, but it's been given, and it made its way over the line eventually. And that makes the score Bradford City 1, Cardiff City 1. Mendes-Lang into Bobby Reid. Loses the ball. Now it's Bradford City. Can they create a chance before half-time? They can't. And that is the half-time whistle. And it's been a good game. Certainly a lot more exciting from my point of view than the Tottenham game. We had a little bit more freedom. And we didn't have a frozen pitch as well. I feel that frozen pitch put me off a little bit. Wasn't very nice to play on. But the half-time score here in the FA Cup third round is Bradford City 1, Cardiff City 1. Can Cardiff get themselves ahead in this game and take control and get themselves through to the fourth round? Measures now running here. Payne excellently wins the ball back. It's Damour into Bobby Reid. Good ball there down the side with Lawrence. Can Lawrence put the cross in? He puts it back on the edge. Ball to Measures. Measures getting tied up. Measures shoots. Mendes-Lang is there. Measures' shot just got blocked there. I feel that was going in. Lovely ball to Measures. Measures finds a good ball to Mendes-Lang. Measures is pushing forward, and that's fantastic defending from Bradford. But Shaw Measures nicks the ball back, and now it's Lawrence who shoots, and Lawrence does enough to beat the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper looked like he got a hand to it, but just not a strong enough hand, and it gets pushed into the corner of the net. And that is fantastic for Cardiff, exactly what they needed, and hopefully we can now go and take this game by the scruff of the neck and get ourselves into the hat for the fourth round draw. Good strike from Lawrence. He's probably been one of our best players. Bobby Reid's been a little bit hot and cold, but Lawrence has been excellent all season, and the keeper did get a touch to that. But that makes the score Bradford City 1, Cardiff City 2. Morrison finds Measures, and now Cardiff can get this away calmly. It's Zaldua into Harriata. Finds Measures. Measures finds the ball for Mendes-Lang. He's going to carry on his run. Bobby Reid must be. And it is. It's 3-1. And surely that is game, set and match. He stepped off his man really, really well there. And it was an easy, unchallenged header. Measures puts the ball out wide. Mendes-Lang gets the ball in. Bobby Reid with the header. Goalkeeper, no chance. Bradford City 1. Cardiff City 3. Bradford desperate to get a goal here and get back into this tie, but it's looking very difficult now. It's Ball, and that's a clumsy tackle from Sean, and I'm sure that'll be a yellow card. Now it's Wright. Ball comes in, headed clear from Morrison. Akpan down for Reeves, must be. What is Reeves doing turning on it? And I thought he should have probably had a penalty there, but nothing given. And the referee will pull this back to book Shaw Measures for that clumsy challenge a little while ago. McGowan. Ball inside to Reeves. Akpan. Reeves. Chickson. Reeves does well. Turns on it. Puts the ball into the striker's feet. And that is going to be a penalty this time. A real clumsy tackle there from Morrison, I think it is. And right into the back of the player. No, it was Cunningham. And the referee had no choice. That is a 100% penalty. It's Ball, the substitute, to step up against Etheridge. And he strikes it, and it's not a great penalty, but it's a goal. And Bradford back into this game with 5 minutes left. And that makes the score Bradford City 2, Cardiff City 3. 3 minutes added time. Can Bradford do anything here? It's measures. Let's just try and calm this down a little touch and see this game out. Zaldua, poor pass, really trying to put us under pressure in the last few seconds. But there's the final whistle, and Cardiff City, even though they've made it tough for themselves with some sloppy passing and general bad play, we get through and we are in the hat for the 4th round. And that's a good achievement there. And I think the FA Cup is something that we're going to look to get far in this year. Maybe quarterfinals, maybe semi-finals, something like that. That's my goal for Cardiff. But we will see. So the final score, Bradford City 2, Cardiff City 3. And after the game, a match performance of 6.6. Not the best game for me, really, but we did have a little bit more freedom in the middle of the park there compared to the Tottenham game. Tottenham were all over us. This gave us a little bit more freedom. We didn't get a goal, we didn't get an assist, but 100% shooting, one shot, it was on target. 84% passing, all good there. But it doesn't matter as long as we win on the day and get through to the next round. Okay, so after that, the draw for the 4th round hasn't been done yet, so I can't tell you who we've got in the next round. So it's going to be a little bit hard for me to tell you when we're going to come back. But I've had my eye on it, and we want to push on. So we're going to push past January. We're going to push into February, and I think, depending on this FA Cup time, when that is, my plan at the moment is to do the Everton game, which will be tough, and then the Wolves away game. And they sit, I believe, in the top 2 or 3 in the Premier League. They've been excellent this season, so we're planning to come back then. But like I say, it could all change with that FA Cup 4th round tie. Not quite sure. So that is going to be the end of the episode. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you're new, subscribe to the channel. And I will catch you in the next episode.